At 3:42 in the morning, while an entire city slept, the ground beneath Tangshan decided it could no longer stay still. There was no warning siren, no countdown, just a sudden, impossible roar, like the earth tearing its own spine apart. In less than 20 seconds, streets folded, walls burst, and the night exploded into dust and darkness. People woke mid-dream to ceilings collapsing above them, beds sliding sideways, and the sickening sensation that gravity itself had turned hostile. Tangshan was a working city. Coal, steel, factories that never fully rested. Even at night, its bones hummed with human effort. Then the humming stopped. Power vanished. Trains twisted off their tracks. Entire neighborhoods sank into themselves as if swallowed whole. When the shaking paused, the silence that followed was worse. It wasn't calm. It was stunned. At first, survivors called out for family members, then for neighbors, then simply for anyone. The sun rose over a city that no longer resembled itself. Buildings leaned at impossible angles or lay flat, crushed into layers of concrete and brick. Roads had split open like broken glass. Dust filled the air so thickly that breathing felt like swallowing ash. And beneath the rubble, voices, faint, fragile, running out of time. Here is where the story twists. In the hours before the quake, strange things had been reported. Chickens refusing to roost, rats fleeing into the streets, wells bubbling and changing color. But in 1976 China, such warnings were easy to dismiss. Science hadn't agreed. Authority hadn't ordered evacuations. Life went on, until it didn't. Rescue came slowly, painfully. The quake had destroyed roads, communication lines, and hospitals in a single blow. Survivors dug with bare hands, ripping through concrete until their fingers bled. Mothers listened for children beneath the ruins. Workers pulled strangers free, then collapsed from exhaustion beside them. And then came the number, so large it barely felt real. Hundreds of thousands dead. Families erased. An entire city wounded in less time than it takes to brew tea. But Tangshan did not vanish. In the years that followed, it rose again from its own ruins. Streets were rebuilt. Homes returned. Children were born who never felt that night, but grew up living in its shadow. Today, Tangshan stands as both a modern city and a quiet memorial, proof that survival is not the same as forgetting. Because earthquakes don't just break buildings. They break the illusion that the ground beneath us is permanent. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support helps keep these stories alive.